So, some bad news regarding this Abalone Winchester Muskrat that I've been calling the Muskrat because when I got it, it was in some sad condition, and I took some time to polish it up and everything. Unfortunately, I think the damage was more extensive than I thought it was because, as some of you may see here, the backspring is not how it should be. Basically, whatever happened. Um, This blade on the pile side here is no longer under spring tension because the back spring snapped in half. And this was just from sitting in the cigar box that I keep my more carried pocket knives in, more carried traditional knives. So the back spring broke in half on this knife, which leaves this blade just to flop around and do whatever it wants, pretty much. So that's annoying. It does still have one good blade on it. It's still under spring pressure and everything. And the knife does still look nice and everything. Um, so I would like to try to find a way to, the back spring, like I said, broken in half. Unfortunate, obviously, because I liked this knife. Fortunately, I only paid like $30 for this. But still, I liked this knife. I wish it wasn't broken like this. Um, but I guess there must have been some rust, like some internal rust that I couldn't see. Because there's a little spot in there, but like nothing that would warrant a backspring breaking in half. Not something I had ever seen before. But I guess why ever this knife looked the way it did when I got it, it must have really gotten into some moisture, and there must have been some rust that I couldn't see because, back spring broke in half. They don't just do that for no reason. And I've never had that happen before. But it does still have the one good blade under spring pressure. So what I've been thinking is trying to find a way to keep this pile side blade in place so that I could still possibly carry this and just use it as like a single blade knife. Now, of course, the real way to do that would be to completely take this knife apart, all the pins out and everything, and take it the whole way apart and remove that blade and backspring and everything. I don't own a machine shop or even a vise, um, so that's not going to happen. But what I am thinking is I might try to get some sort of epoxy or something and just kind of cement that blade in place um, as well as I can and see if that works. If you guys have any ideas, I know a lot of you are gentlemen with more lively experience, I'll say. So you may have in your past done something to remedy this kind of thing before. I don't know. But that's the best thing I can think of is getting some sort of epoxy or maybe just a crap ton of super glue or something and just trying to glue this blade to stay shut in the handle. Because I can't carry the knife when this blade's flopping around like that, obviously. But I would still like to carry the knife, possibly at some point. I pulled it out because I was thinking about carrying it, and I realized that what had happened, and it was like, how did that happen? It was just sitting in a cigar box. So I don't know. Like I said, the only thing I can figure is the damage was um, more terminal than I could tell. Unfortunately, just sitting in the cigar box closed. Now, granted, when these knives are closed, they are under a slight amount of spring pressure, but it's not like it's under the same pressure it is when it's like open or half open, not open. But because when it's open, it's not under any pressure, but when it's half open, is when it's under the most pressure. But it is under a little bit while it's closed, and that caused the backspring to snap, which is kind of crazy. Um, but anyway, if you guys have any ideas other than my like epoxy or super glue idea, let me know. I would like to hear something from somebody who may have done something to stop a blade from moving around like this in the past. Um, but yeah, I'm under no illusions. I'm not trying to fix it or anything. I'm just trying to make it so that I could still use this knife if I wanted to, and I could still use the one blade that does still have spring pressure. Because the way that it is now, I can't do that. So, like I said, if you guys have any ideas, let me know. But anyway, just figured I'd share this kind of sad news about my Winchester Muskrat that I enjoyed for a little bit and carried a little bit. Not near enough, but yeah, now it's broken, which is unfortunate, especially for a knife that I took so much time to polish up and everything. But anyway, it's going to be it for this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. I hope you have a good day.